have been having the conversation about why we need to subject the judicial system and the judiciary to scrutiny, because they are partakers of our democratic process and that they have a responsibility to preserve it. Now, this is a difficult question for me to ponder on. For a long time, I do wonder what is the best way in which we ensure judicial accountability while also recognizing their role as guarantors of our democracy. And I know that the conventional wisdom is to say that irrespective of what the judge says, irrespective of the content of the ruling, the only way forward is to go through the process of appealing the decision. Now, I have been pondering over this question as to, is there a framework or is there a way in which our mechanisms for disciplining judges and for holding judges to account goes also into the content of what they say, which then becomes a question of us looking critically at any decision that is made, whether it so offends our constitution that you cannot continue to be considered as competent to sit in our judicial system.
Sorry, but the answer to that is yes, because if you have followed the Chief Justice, Justice Eniyebo, if you have followed him, he's been very clear about that if you did something that borders on your incompetence, it is grounds for removal. It's not only misbehavior, that is grounds for removal. So we are clear that we are in a realm and a judiciary that, has been respected over the years in Africa and elsewhere because of the quality of the decisions of the judges. So if we are getting to a time where we can see that things don't seem to be good enough, why not?
It's a conversation that I would want to, if the Chief Justice did say this, that I would want to take the Chief Justice up on his own promise and his own words. And that hopefully a lot of people who are looking at this can say that let us then test the growth and the potential for expansion of our democratic system by challenging and petitioning for looking again at the competence of this judge in sitting in our court system. I hope that other people consider that, and it's not to be vindictive, but to help ground our democracy better. And I hope that we look at that particular issue. I don't know whether you come back again to me for my last words, but if not, I'll be happy to give it now.
Please go ahead. We are asking, so where are you going from here? I'm sure you are not going to take the advice from Kofi Bento. I'm not sure you are going to take that advice. That because it is void, ignore it and get on the streets.
Well, there's certain people who listen to lawyers when they speak. In my position and as a personal person, I think that we have so far decided to engage ourselves within the framework of the legal process. No matter how unjust sometimes the results may be, we will continue to place our faith in the courts. And that's why we've decided to try to overturn that decision. That's all.